Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth you full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to Orleans with the etiquette and LA yelling.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. They know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
180!
Mayfield now from the gun. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Run, 180! Dot!
1st down. Here's Baker. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start for the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here at Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He's got Emeka Egbuka. And in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut. 20. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Go. Hey, John.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. Cuts right. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
You're not allowed to...
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. Looks like the Bucs have it.
Hey, Kate, how many times over the years have you seen an extra point miss like that? And you see the cameras pan over to, I don't know, Peyton Manning sitting on a bench, and the look of disgust he has, knowing the offense just drove down the field, did their job, and what should be an automatic and a given in this league turns out to get blocked.
Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Irving on 2nd. Has some daylight through the 40. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that one. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
180. Up.
Motion man left is Egbuka.
What's up?
From the red zone now. On target to Godwin. This is down all the way to the 3. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Irving. Assigned quarterback run here. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 7-point lead in the 1st. McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8.
28. Lions 6.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
180. Shell.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Tonight. Whoa.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
180.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Black 20. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to go. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down and 7.
Shot 14. 180.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Firing one deep for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jamel Dean makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Run. 180. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs down to 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
180.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 14-6 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Zabuka on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
See the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. I be the beast you got trying to feel alive, but I'm a
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
180. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Catch made left side by Zabuka. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Baker now.
At the 50-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Cut. White 20. Orange. Cut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Look out, right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
180. Back in. Turbo's up.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain out to the 24.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Pete. Take at least a little bite of the big beaver between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
180.
Goff now on 3rd down. Complete to St. Brown. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
180.
From the gun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down.
White 20. DC. We're going to do
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Goff off the play action. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
180. Hold the look. Hold. Turbo's up.
That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
12. Shot. 180. Hey, 76. DC.
Again, Goff. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Value 1.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Pour it out.
He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. Intercepted in the end zone. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. The 50. And the Buccaneers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, King, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there into enemy territory.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
180.
First down, here's Baker. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. 5 get it into Emeka Egbuka. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now they can move with it, scooped inside the 40.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. We'll get to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
20. Hold on. 2 for 66. Go, 12, go.
Gone. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's not cold at the spot. Oh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Like 20.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even...
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end. Yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging onto the football.
Hey, 76! 76!
Goff on third. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. And 16 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down throw here, Mayfield. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third and just 2 to go.
Point it right. 180. Kings. One touch.
Irving trying to run for the first. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
20.
Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Drive begins with Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Oh, put some heat on. It is caught at the 20.
old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Dan Campbell gets the offense the call. They're making a bid for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Baker out of the pistol. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense, guys. Up front, you gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Irving on the inside give. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 4 yards. And the
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He finds Evans left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. First down from the 42. Throwing, Baker. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Regular. 180. Hey, alert. Kings.
Mayfield to throw again. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Here's the give to Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's another for Irving. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 14.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Cut. Black 20. Hey, quick, check. What's that?
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Through the 45. Still running. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10.
Run. 180.
Receiver in motion going left. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Real. 20 right. 180.
From the gun, Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
It's
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Buccaneers.
Irving here from the gun. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Brought in close to the 8. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. Goes to the hurry up here.
At the 2-yard line.
Trying to run with Irving. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we can call this, other than simply splendid.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cut. Super. 180. Me. Yes, sir. Yes.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
180.
From the gun, Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Gets him on the in route. He'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
180. He's checking Craig. What's that?
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions down by 7.
42-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go tonight. Black 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
20.
Third down run by Gibbs. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Pass is brought in by the quarter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
180.
Setting up to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pulls it at the 7. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
180. Ric Flair.
Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
180.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Extra DBs out there now as they try to end this drive.
DC. Hey, scout. 180. Two.
Looking to throw it. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift to the drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Point it right. Watch out.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Intended target there was Mike Evans. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
King. 180. Hey, alert 33. Regular. Stop.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
180.
1st down, here's Baker. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. Left with just a touch longer to close this one out. So it's all coming down to a try from Chase McLaughlin. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. From the right hash. This is going to be a 51-yarder. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.